I'm Katrina and this is Tare, and today I'm going to show you installation of this floor. This is the third video in the flooring series, so if you haven't watched the first video and second video, I'll put up cards here, you know, one video and then the next video will be a little bit later. And you can watch those first. For number one is how to fix a squeaky floor. So we wanted to fix a squeak before we put the flooring over. Number two is prep work for this flooring. And then this is the third video, which is installing the actual flooring. We'll have one more video, because I know it says it's been a half year. We have not put the baseboard under the toe kicks yet. So that will be video number 4. Coming up at some point because it's not done yet. So that is what's on the docket. Enjoy. So this is the floor in the kitchen. It is luxury vinyl planks, LVP, and that is a multi-layered synthetic plank. It's not real wood. It looks like real wood. It's not real wood. That is fairly durable. People use it throughout their house, including kitchens and bathrooms. So this is in the kitchen. And as a lot of you know, Manuel is a flooring installer. This was actually installed when he had an injury to his finger, and so his brother and his brother's helper actually installed these. So that's what we're gonna see. There'll be some interpretation that I'll give throughout this video. There's a lot of Spanish speaking and a lot of music. So parts of the interpretation will come from actual interpretation of what Manuel's brother says versus what Manuel adds to the information. So it's not going to be line for line, and I'm definitely not an interpreter, but you'll get the gist of how to do this. Now, I did the video for this, the video footage for this is pretty old, and it's before I got my newer camera, so it's going to be a little less quality, but that's okay. You will still understand what's going on. Another thing is, a lot of it is they have music playing when they were working, so I have to take that music out, so it's kind of quiet. So it's going to be a little bit rough video. It's going to be fine, and you will learn how to do this. And not only that, next Monday, this coming Monday, January 22nd, Manuel will be on the live. So he'll be a special guest on the live, 6 p.m. Pacific time, next Monday, January the 22nd, 2024. And he will be answering your flooring questions. So he is a flooring professional, and he does mostly carpet, some of these planks, and also vinyl, and he's done some wood, but most of it is carpet and this type of thing. So if you have questions about that, questions about flooring in general, then he will be on live then. You can also put comments in the comment section below, and I will try and get him to answer some stuff if you guys come up with questions. But definitely attend the live chat, because hopefully people will have questions for him. All right, so getting into the video, like I said, we're gonna have some translation. There's gonna be some quiet spots, but it's pretty easy to install. I did not know before this was installed how easy it was, and it actually looks really, really easy. So I encourage you, if you're like me and just didn't replace the flooring because you're living with it, if you have the opportunity to get some of this, I think it's been good. We've had it for what, half a year, more than half a year now, and it's been really good. So it's durable and it's good. So let's get into it. We'll start off again. The camera got set in places, and I was not here for part of it. So there you go. These red things are called spacers, and it keeps the flooring a little bit away from the wall. These are typically used for wood flooring. This is not wood flooring, but it's typically used for wood flooring to allow for the wood to expand and contract when it has moisture changes.
That thing don't have music? Put some music?
Oh, go for it. Manuel has all the speaker stuff. Where did he go for the you go for the base?
Right here,
Oh, the warehouse here?
yeah, the warehouse.
Okay.
Ahí, cierra el lensing primero y luego la reempujas. Quedó otra vez. Córtale otra cuarta.
So he just said to assemble the little one first, connecting that, and then the one that he handed him to, he's cutting to make it a little shorter. And the purpose of this is so that the joins of the planks don't all line up, and it looks nicer that way. That's such a cool tool. What is that called? This is called a flooring cutter. So can those be cut without that tool, or I mean?
Yeah, just with the blade, and just
try to go straight.
Yeah, this is the easy stuff. The other one thicker is hard too.
So if you don't have a special cutting tool that they have, you can use a utility knife, and you basically score the top of it, and then you just snap it with pressure, and that will cut it in a straight line as long as you scored it in a straight line.
Dóblala poquito para que ensamble. Sigue dando aquí. Sigue dando aquí. Sigue dando.
Sometimes when it's hard to put these together, bending it up like you just did gets the right angle, so it just snaps in. If you tap the plank softly and start on one end, moving to the other like a zipper, then it's less likely to break. This is just a wood block that you use?
A special block, heavy.
Oh, it's special.
And they have a group right here for a different material.
Okay.
Yes, a special for this stuff.
If you didn't have it, what would you use?
You can cut a piece right here, and the lip it goes right here, and you just use the hammer.
So the black thing he's using is called a tapping block, and it has preset, it's something you can buy, and it's preset sizes, and you can get different kinds as well for different materials. And if you don't want to buy one, you can use a piece of the flooring and a hammer.
Like this one, you put right here. You just lift it like that with the hammer.
I see, that makes sense.
Yes.
This tool he's about to use is called a flooring pull and pry bar. And it's basically used for when you're underneath toe kicks, and that does the same as the block that he had. And when you're on the edge of a room and not under a toe kick, people generally just use a pry bar. You could also use this though.
Pasar al marcador.
No, María, aquí no. Se cayó un pedazo. ¿Qué quiere?
¿Agarraste el lápiz?
No.
Este lápiz acá abajo.
That sound is an oscillating tool to cut the bottom of the trim around the door to put in the plank, which will fit underneath. After he's marked out the island, which has a curve in it, he's marked it out and then uses a jigsaw to cut the curve, then uses a utility knife to score the straight line and snap it.
Ella también la vamos a sacar, o esta no la vamos a sacar. ¿Sí? Yo creo que
¿Y más derecho o lo vamos a sacar?
Ya está para sacarla nada más. La desconecté, pero falta desconectar las mangueras porque quiere el piso hasta allá.
Pues ya están desconectadas las mangueras, ¿no?
No, todavía no.
¿Y entonces qué andas haciendo?
Ando viendo a ver si puedo inspeccionar el jale.
They're discussing whether or not to take out the dishwasher and disconnect it, and they ended up deciding it did not need to be disconnected. They could just roll it out and then push it back once the flooring was in.
Este es de allá.
Let me ask.
Está mordida.
Van a querer comer para que traiga algo de comerciales. ahorita que anda afuera, Katrina.
Always feed people that work at your house. It makes them happy.
Oh, he's Mario saying that he can bring a sandwich.
They used a pneumatic nail gun for the baseboards, and it works really well. Very quick and slick. When putting on the end cap, it's important to scrape off the vinyl. The end cap is a type of threshold, and you want to make sure you measure it and cut off any excess so you measure it correctly. Put on construction glue and secure it with blue painter's tape. It works great, and leave it on there for 24 hours before you take it off. And always make sure to clean up the excess glue that squeezes out with that pressure. The same goes for the T-molding threshold. And then when installing back the door, make sure it fits. And if you need to trim it, there are special tools you can use, or you can use non-special tools. The special tools you can use are the jam saw and the toe kick saw. You can also use a planer or score it with a utility knife and use a jigsaw. So there's lots of different ways to do it, and it's all in what you want to do. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, you learned something, you had come up with some questions, and I hope you also join us for the live chat this Monday at 6 p.m. Pacific time. Again, that is the 22nd of January, 2024, because Manuel will be here to answer your questions. So, thank you for watching. If you liked it, hit the like and share it around, because this is a skill that I think a lot of people can do if they know what they're doing, and this is a good one to know what you're doing. And share it around, and if you have not subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe. We share build videos along with all the rest of the homesteading stuff. Most of it's not building stuff, but we have an opportunity here to help you guys do your own work, and that is part of homesteading, part of self-sufficiency. So we want to share that and better your knowledge while we better our knowledge. And well, he already knew, I didn't. So yeah, encourage you to do that. Encourage you to subscribe, hit the bell notification, select all, so you get all the content. We have lots of homesteading content here. So we will see you. Have a wonderful day.